いきます。皆さんお疲れ様ですナルミです。まず違うな。皆さん明けましておめでとうございます。はい。ということで今日は少し重要なお知らせと、あとは私たちの抱負というか、皆さんにアップデートできることをしていきたいなと思います。はい。ということでまず最初に重要なお知らせお願いします。
一時ね、神戸塾をちょっと閉鎖させていただくことになりました。
Just temporary. I can even say the word
temporarily.
That because of the Jacob and your new position as a supervisor at American Eagle, restricting your free time?
Not free time, but just restricting my time.
Your time.
Overall.
Right.
So because I have this new position in my part-time job, I've been unable to fulfill a lot of appointments that I've been getting because I'm working. And unfortunately, due to some of the conditions at my job, it's just impossible. I still want to continue to do Kobujuku, but unfortunately I kind of can't right now. I thought it over and thought that the best decision to make would be to temporarily close the website until maybe summer. So kind of what's been happening the past few weeks. And so because of that, I thought it was a little bit unfair to my clients and also to my boss.
Right.
So I just had to make the best decision, and obviously the best decision was to stop Kobujuku because I can't just quit my full-time job.
So yeah, I think it's the best decision at this point in time.
I believe I started Kobujuku last year in January or February actually.
Yeah.
So it's been about a year. It's been very successful, and I've had a lot of fun with all of you that have made appointments.
But you ending your school this
semester. Yeah, I'll be a college graduate.
That's exciting.
So like I said, I sincerely and deeply apologize to those of you who have continued to make appointments with me and practice English, and especially to those of you who I've had to cancel over the past few weeks. I apologize as well, but unfortunately, there's nothing else I could have done. It was the only way. So, yeah.
To end this video on a bright note, I would like to talk about goal for 2020. What you want to accomplish and those things.
I just want to be a better person than I was last year.
Okay.
That's it.
And then finish school?
Well, yeah. Or that's going to happen naturally, I think. Well, obviously, it's going to take a lot of my effort to finish school. I feel like more diligence to become a better person than it will for me to pass school. Like, I feel like it's harder.
Okay.
So, be more frugal with money too.
Yeah. That's very true. Okay, so my goal for 2020, I talked about it on a podcast, but I would like to invest more time in myself and think about what I want to become and what I would like to do in the future. And at the same time, on a YouTube, I would like to provide something that really meaningful and also be real and honest about my feelings and emotions and the current state of mind.
Nice.
Yeah. And I would like to become a better person for you and for everybody.
Same here.
What did you learn last year, baby?
Just thinking about the things that I say before I say them. Being more kind to others. I guess the biggest thing is understanding that things in life are impermanent and interdependent, and a lot of my own personal emotions come from within rather than the environment that I'm in.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud. You said that.
That's really, one thing that I learned. But yeah.
It's really important to understand that you cannot blame. I mean, the environment contribute to the problem, but it's not the actual problem. It's always problems coming from within.
I've been listening to a Buddhist podcast a lot lately.
Did they say everything comes from within?
Not really, but
No.
like it's a little bit more technical than that.
Okay.
They talk about like the idea that everything is impermanent. Moments of anger or frustration are fleeting. You know, they're not permanent feelings.
Right.
One of the other things that I heard on this podcast that I thought was cool is that like this one Buddhist teacher talked about having his two hands, basically hammer and nail, and you know, he had a nail in his left hand and a hammer in his right hand, and he attempted to hammer the nail, but he missed and hit his thumb, and whenever he did that, he reacted and immediately dropped the hammer in his right hand, and he went towards his left thumb and then did like this, which is probably a common reaction that most people would do if they beat up. They would do like this. So you see the other hand supporting the left hand and helping it, embracing its pain. But one thing that the left hand doesn't do is they seek revenge on the right hand for not being in pain. And so they talk about the idea that like your hands are connected, like your whole body is connected, and it's the same thing between humans, like all humans are interconnected. Because everything is one and the same, you have to understand that you cannot retaliate and be vengeful because that's an expression of selfishness. You have to understand that you are experiencing pain because that's just the way things are. And it does not necessarily mean that you have to inflict the same pain onto others because you are experiencing it.
Beautiful. I think that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I learned over the course of my early 20 to mid 20 that I can control my own emotion. I'd be able to do that, then I realize it's coming from within. Like not somebody trying to hurt me, but me being the insecure feeling. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah? Do you understand what I said?
I'm not really paying attention.
If I'm sad, I do something else to like make me feel not sad. You know, I know that emotions are very temporary, like
That's
you explained, right? Like it's like a crowd, right? Like it's always sunny, but sometimes like crowds comes and then like destroy the current emotion. But like they always disappears. But what I had to learn this year was that I cannot control other people's emotions. I was trying so hard to control other people to make them feel better. But this is not my position, it's not my problem to do so. It's their problem to deal with their emotions. I can try to make them feel better, but it's all up to them. All other people can do is support. But you have to experience the pain and learn from it and grow from it. Like
More than that, you have to just accept the fact that you are experiencing pain.
That's very true. ということで、2020も
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。で、あと、I have a question for you all, and I'd like to ask you what kind of content would you like to see? Do you want to see like MBA studying content, presentation content, or like our relationship content, or like what you want to see? I would like to know.
はい。
はい。Oh, and then do you want to talk about why you quit Instagram?
Oh.
Because the people have been asking.
There's a lot of reasons. Yeah, I don't really want to be on social media anymore. That's it.
That's it. You just didn't want to be influenced.
I just don't want to be on social media. Period.
It's nothing really.
It doesn't. I want to. Okay. I want to try to only hang on to things in life that add value to my life, and social media does not. So I got rid of it.
So that's the reason why he stopped doing Instagram or all other social media. You don't have any social media.
No.
Right.
I mean, I have a Facebook, but I'm about to delete it.
Right. So that's that. I mean, Jacob-san will show up on my YouTube channel because your parents enjoy watching my YouTube channel. But other than that, he'll be only on this platform, not other platform. So he'll be busy.
So I'm sorry, but you know.
So I wanted to let you know that because a lot of people are asking me about it. But 終わります。Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful new year. And I will see you, or we will see you in our next video. Bye!
Bye!